And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
He's had it taken off him. Jacob Murphy. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. Some really good ball movement. Bellingham. And back it goes.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Belts one. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Livramento. He is through here. Newcastle applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Tonali. He could be in here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what... And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet.
That was the first
At the break,
half.
It's 0-0.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the
Any
second.
strong opinions on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Livramento. Burn. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Livramento. Murphy. Bruno Guimaraes is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Hakimi. And it's Petit. Bellingham. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Jacob Murphy, great defending, strong and determined. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Petit. Bellingham. Tonali. Nice defending, physical and effective. Petit. Bellingham. Tonali. Willock. Plays the return pass. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Bellingham. Fernandez. The ball has bounced loose now, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gordon. Willock. Hall. Tonali. And he welcomes it in. Chance! He scores! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Simplicity itself.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Wilson is second in the league scoring charts.
Substitution on the field. Number 28.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11.
Newcastle have broken through. It's 1-0.
Taking place.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Now it's Barnes. He's found a way through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Gordon. Livramento. He's played him through. Oh, strongly challenged there. Manchester
There will be
United
1 minute
needed
added
that.
time.
They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United end the season in a less than ideal manner. The effects of this long, grueling campaign have seemingly caught up with them on
And
its
another
final day.
fantastic win for the boys today.
Thoughts
Thank
on what
you
we've
very
just
much
seen?
for your support.
So just moments away from that important time where every team in the land reveals their first hand. Some feeling obliged to win it, some glad merely to be in it. But whatever the backstory of each of them may be, this is the day, the only day where everyone is equal. That feel-good factor so keenly pertinent, something all of us here keenly indulge and enjoy. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Just about ready to go then, Jim. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, new tactics, new ideas, new faces on and off the pitch, Peter, and how they've blended themselves in. There'll be lots of talking points, but first and foremost, like everyone, I'm delighted the game's back.
And already we're underway here. So this perhaps the season in microcosm. Can he get it through? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Davids, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be
And again! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Bellingham. And Hakimi. Mbappe. Mbappe going full steam down the flank. Has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Hernandez wins the duel this time. Could move up a gear here. Davids. That is a great pick out. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Bellingham. And the shot's on here. And he's in. Now the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's got away. Bit too much weight on the pass. He's having a go. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. A finish of true class. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Mbappe. Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fernandez. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Picked out brilliantly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Real chance! Decent enough try. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them.
Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And it's Salah.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's Salah!
Mohamed Salah.
Oh, what a mistake! And the finish! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The goal scorer for Milan. After
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
number 4.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big...
Great chance! Vinicius Junior.
Substitution. The attendance for this match was 80,314.
Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a little off target. He can run onto that. Can he put it away? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substitution in progress.
Nicolucci. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, this is a great position. Hakimi. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hernandez. De Ligt. Davids. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Milan. Number 9, Vinicius Junior. Number 4,
Bellingham.
Fernandez.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Coming on
Big
the field.
chance!
Number 17, Neymar. Number 8,
Just 5 minutes left.
Petit.
And the counter is on. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Neymar.
There will be 5 minutes.
They need to play
time.
this quicker in transitions like this.
5 minutes to add.
Oh, good ball!
He's dealt with that really well. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Neymar. Venezia do. And that will be it. Milan have launched themselves in the desired manner. This the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan really did hit the ground running, which was evidently pleasing for the boss. Fitness levels look...
Welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening,
today's
the skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And we're underway. Played back in. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. Gently done. Some good work on the right flank here. Gets into some space. And the flag has stayed down. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Defending of the desperate variety. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Does well to stand firm and defend it. And the pass is intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That pass has been well intercepted. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Lovely feet. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And here's it's hit the upright. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's having a go! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 7.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution.
Malaysia choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution in progress.
Malaysia making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
5 minutes left on the clock. Can he put it away? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hits one! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
So keep on fighting, find the horizon, better rewind, no man is an island, sounding the sirens, we unite, let good things ripen, done with the silence, clear your mind, let's shake with the vibrance. Lights out, time is wasting on you, I got all my people out here shining, show you how we do, let me turn in their head.
Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine, and when a goal is registered, the decibel level will deafen you. Believe me on that. Tension levels can be off the scale, and the Milanese have a unique way of expressing their emotions. I've been privileged to be in this position before now, and I'm not expecting to leave disappointed.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Martinez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Neymar. Pavard cuts out the pass. Josep Martinez gets it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nice control. Fernandes. Oh, that's a very Vinicius Junior! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Is number 9.
Milan penetrate first, it in. And the first half is done. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Milan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. Back into the middle. Now it's on Nautovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked.
He's going for goal!
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Pavard attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dumfries. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, great! And Martinez! And the keeper couldn't hold it. There's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
The goal scorer for Inter.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Taremi is offering a wry smile there.
Number 99, Taremi. Substitution in progress.
Çalhanoğlu goes short. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Hakimi, who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get rid into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution for Inter. Number 95, Alessandro Bastoni.
Milan
Number
have
2,
now used up all but
Dumfries.
one of their
Coming on the
substitution
field,
windows.
Number
Now it's
11,
Mbappe.
Joaquin Correa.
Mbappe
Number 7,
unable to make it happen for all his
Zielinski.
good intentions.
Substitutions taking place.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Mbappe! Ribery! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Correa.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham. Ribery. And it's Ribery. Correa does really well to win the ball there. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner,
Welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's hard.
Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Hakimi. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Davids. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cambiasso. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe. Fernandez. Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. And the shot! Goal, man!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now, what about a counter-attack? Where? Just eases him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Kolimuani. Fernandez. Couldn't squeeze it through. McKennie. Gets into some space. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He might be in. Kolimuani! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Bellingham. He's gone for goal.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Kolimuani. There were
be
better
1
options
minute
before the
added
ball
time.
was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Pass is just off target. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. Bellingham. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Bellingham. He's shifted. This is Junior. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bellingham knocks it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's Gonzalez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gonzalez. He's got away.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Gatti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, nice touch. Punched away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal scorer for Milan.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Vinicius Junior.
Kelly.
Substitution for Milan.
And Gatti.
Number 4. Fernandez.
Weir.
Coming on the field is
Milik.
number 8. Manuel Petit. Substitution.
And it's Locatelli.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And Cambiasso. Gonzalez. And no, he's seen through all of that. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he's surging through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance.
Each other, breakfast in bed, the sun's up forever. You're warmer than Paris, you're pretty too. I must be dreaming, baby. No, you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Lately, I've been mad at